There we go. There we go. Let me go ahead and... Yeah, so about that Trinity, yeah. I might have to actually restart stream completely. Well. It's not giving me... Okay, it is giving me... Okay, so I do have viewers. All right, all right. They get reloaded. Do something. There we go. Okay, now it's showing. Gotta rebuild all the views here. That sucks. YouTube had like 80 viewers and just shut down. I gotta rebuild it back up.
Have an order?
It's whatever.
Can I help?
Stream got cut off. Oh, what about the Trinity? Do you recommend double mage blood, double mage legacy, mage bloods for this build, or 4 legacies, no doubles? Just depends on what you need. If you don't need resistances, then go for duplicates. If you need resistances, then you can't go for any duplicates. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these ones over here. These are technically the best. These ones are technically better. So we'll use those instead of the ones I'm using. Where's my loot? Did I pick it up? Okay, there they are, perfect chaos orbs. Okay, I did. And I got the raw divs. Okay, so from that map, we got 7 raw divs plus 3 perfect chaos orbs. Each of those chaos orbs, and we got a level 20 spirit gem. So in terms of currency, the perfect chaos orbs are going for 4 divs a pop. So that's 12. That's 19. Plus the spirit gem, which was 4. So we got 19 plus another 4. That's 23. Plus that, that's 24. Plus all this. Give or take 26 divs from a single map. So 20, if you were able to pull about 20 divs per map and you had 10, that's 200 and it costs 75 to get them, so it's 125 div profit. Yeah, they're worth it. Yeah, definitely worth it. I also have quite a few of these, to be honest. I could sell them and liquidate. Surprisingly enough, I didn't actually feel too like much in danger when I was doing that map with the Mage Blood. I think I'm just getting better at playing the expeditions. All right, so this is the other one we want to use our big effectiveness run on. These are just, these maps are, these are just worth so much fucking money. Okay, here we go. So I wonder if there'll be any updates to the build coming. Probably not. Probably not. I just don't have time for it. Why do I always die on ritual? Am I missing something? Player issue. Quick one, resistance. Cap them? Yes, cap the resistances always. The Discord is not going to show in YouTube. That one isn't going to show, but I can go ahead and give you an invite through here. Let's see here. Invite to server. Gonna expire in 30 minutes, so make sure you join. All right. Of those, I think Celestial sells better, but it's only like by one. We get power and we get oath, or we get power. Yeah, we're gonna do this one because we get 3. Nothing good. Resume it. We get death, which is cool. Nothing choosable. Yeah, it is what it is. These aren't going to transfer. Oath is going to transfer. Okay, nothing to choose. Yeah, I didn't hit. Gonna get oath to transfer. That's the only one, but all the rest are garbage. So reroll. Wisdom's whatever. This has bond and opulent, which is really nice. As a 5 mod, might as well just go for that one. Did not hit, unfortunate. Do here. That one hit with title. It's going to transfer title. Not a fan of that. Wish it fucking ran one of these ones, but it's gonna roll title, which is whatever. Fortunate. I don't like title. Title's a pain in the ass. Okay, for this one, this is an 8 mod, so we'll go ahead and run it. We got, we're gonna run power and time. I need more Verisium. There. Is cat better than primal if you have enough DPS? Oh yeah, 100%. Cat is definitely the way to go. 100%. Cat is definitely the way you want to go.
The past lingers here.
Fortunate. Let's keep rolling, see what we can find. This first one down here was good. Nothing up there was really all that great. And there's nothing really to grab in terms of like rarity modifications. Soul is decent, but not good enough for me to feel it's good enough. So I'll do that. Time is sick. Obviously we go for the 3 divs. And that's that. Okay. We have 15 bombs, and we want to end on this one. Not a lot to transfer. Got Oath that we can transfer. Don't think any of these really hit. That one definitely didn't hit. That one hit. But it's doing title, which is ass. So I'll do this. 15 bombs? There's nothing to do up there, which means I can kind of just do this. I can kind of do a circle. Do that. That's going to give me that shrine. Do I want to try to move all the way over here and get this? Probably not, because I hate title. Fucking hate title so much. We do want to roll it down into here. And we want to get the 20%, so we'll go this way. Grab both of these. 9 is good. Now I come this way. We can go ahead and grab that. Grab all 3 of those. West by commas, whatever. It's not going to do anything. We got 6 left. Three left. You have some pretty sick distance travel, but I don't think I can come up here and grab this one. Maybe if I do that, maybe? No, there's no way. I got 3 more. I don't know. I might be able to actually pull off hitting this one. Let's see. Okay, so we're not going to be able to hit all 3. Oh, God, title. Fuck that. God, I hate title so much. I can't hit both of these. I'd rather not hit title. I'd really rather not hit it if I don't have to. Then 2, can I get down here? I think I can. There we go. Okay. I felt pretty good with the Mage Blood, and I don't think anything's really that dangerous here, so I think I'm just going to keep the Mage Blood here and run it. Here we go.
I need more time.
Damn unfortunate. Holy crap. A single div was seen that day. Moonbeam's and title is fucking great, dude. There we go. Okay. Borders, very nice. Oh. There we go. That's crazy. That single dip from that is wild. Alright. So from that one, we got 6 raw divs. 1, 2, we got 6. Roughly 7 divs there. Catagon's Epiphany isn't worth anything. And then in terms of Ricium, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say another div. So what, 7, 8, 9? 9 divs give. So we got 31 divs from 2 maps. Not great, not terrible. Oh, we actually need to go. Oh, the Ricium. Yep. So when I did this, I got down to 75, and then it was 19, 19, 20. No, it's 19, 20, 20. No, it's 19, 19, 20. I was at 17 divs. So over the next 10 expeditions, we have to bypass 124, which I've done 2 so far, and I'm already at 30, so that's pretty good. And that's not like liquidating anything that we found in terms of like the perfect chaos orbs, the spirit gem. All right.
Not yet.
Hello, Otter. I've decided to make a stronger spark. Nice. Very stupid question. Your arcs, sparks and arcs are really looking nice at True Lightning, while mine are very skinny looking. Would you mind showing your graphic settings? They're normal, dude. Like, there's nothing that's crazy. I think it has to do with the fact that mine are my things are infused. When arc gets infused, it looks bigger, and when sparks are infused, they look shinier.
I can't do that yet. I need more time.
Wow. Thought that was something else. Well, I guess the highest chance of getting something probably be this right here. So roll it.
I need more time.
Bonded Archon, how much does it cost? Trying to pin one of those down here to the purchase tax have nothing. It's give or take like 20 to 30 divs to get the anointment and to get the Arbor's ignition. Can I ask how I can buff my spark damage? Dude, that question's so loaded. You have no idea how loaded that question is. All right, from here. Oh, this is the War of the Fallen Skies. I'll go ahead and use a 20% effectiveness on that one. Yeah, because we can't do anything else. We'll Jado it.
The past
All right.
lingers here, waiting to be
So
unearthed.
these are all random. And you just need to connect them all, which is interesting, but yeah, anyways. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. For sure I got everything. Yeah, we're good. Did that miss? Oh, okay, it didn't. It's coming back. Alright, we're good. So pissed. I was like, what? Hey, man, what do you have in your Xerox gift slot? It's just a Sinister Gem, guys. Okay. You can only put Sinister Gems in Xerox gift, so it's just a standard gem. Sinister Jewels are the only things that can go there. Do I have to find the last opportunity to farm Alder's Legacy? I'm having a hard time finding it. No. You don't need it. There's no, like, finding, quote-unquote, the recipe. Like, there is, but there isn't. It will show up in your, like, inventory that, like, oh, you found the recipe before, but you don't need to find the recipe in order to find Alder's Legacy. That's not how it works. This blows up, turns into a 9 mod. Should have turned into a 9 mod. I don't know. Alder Saga. Boom. That's what we want.
Didn't break a sweat. Not yet.
Plus 35 divs. So I can actually just write. Plus 35 here because we found the Alder Saga, which pays itself off. And we still have 1, 2, 3 more to do. Cool. So this is another. Okay, we're gonna put that there, and we'll go ahead and use a 40 because it's the chain 5. Another 5 and another 5. So we have a lot of 5s. Because of that, this one actually has plus 3 remnants, so we'll save that and we'll do a 26. 28, yeah, we'll do this one. Potato. Looks good. Scorch K is a good one. Here we go.
The past lingers here, waiting to be unearthed.
What did you take for your boon? Do you remember? 3% movement speed, 5% all res, or 50% evasion? Yes. Oh, 5% all res. For sure. For sure. Oh, opulent right off the rip. With a power. Oh my god, yes. Oh, but it's bond. Fuck. Okay, I'll take power for now, hoping that we'll find bond in the future. But bond is definitely like the best one. We could get soul or we could reroll this. I'll take soul for now. This one's straight miss, but we'll see if we can reroll it to something better. There's death, so now I have to come here. I only have 15 bombs, so I'm really hoping I do not need to come all the way up here. And I'm hoping this is a gloom. It's not. It's a 20% rarity. God damn it. And we get a time. Oh, god damn it. Woof. There's your 9 mod. The very unique item, very rare unique item, so that sounds good. Oath, soul, or bond. There's bond. So we found bond. Another opulent. Okay, so there's not that many that we have to grab, but they're all really decent. Being shoved right into this big one right here. Alright. Oh, we'll see what we can do. So we're going to go for this one, obviously, first. Then we're going to go into a power. That's death. So we... Fuck, dude. There's no way I'm going to have enough. There's no fucking way I'm going to have enough to make it all the way up here and grab this one, which is fucking... time. God, death and time, which are both fucking so good. Death, time, bond, power. We have everything. We have all of them, dude. I just gotta try. See what happens. There's no fucking way. There's just no way I'm gonna hit all this. Only got 6 left. Nah. No shot. Because now I need to come grab the bond from down here. There's this one. I need to come grab this bond and then come back upwards. I don't know, but maybe. I can dream. No way I actually got it. Holy shit. That's crazy. I actually got everything that I wanted. We got all the modifiers. Super sick. We're only getting 60% rarity of items, but like we got all the modifiers. Is there any that you try to avoid? If yes, why? I try to avoid the moonbeams and the tidal waves. If I can. That's just the first one. No way. Oh my god, I actually got Diala's Desire. Fuck off. Get out of here, dude. Well, I might go on my comet. Well, it seems like the tablets were worth it. Got 3 of those scorpion assholes that are just unkillable. No, no, no way, dude. That sucks ass. Well,
Sold it.
I mean, I got Diala's desire, so, like, win.
What's new?
How much is this thing going for? Yeah, 200 divs. That's nuts. Congratulations, me. It's going to increase the cost of my comet by quite a bit, but I want to see what it does to the... Okay, so quality is has a 10% chance to echo. Now it has a 12% chance to echo, and it only gets one level? Nah, you know what we do? You know what we fucking do? We put it in fucking Trinity. Now we get 18% skill speed. Yep. Could also put it here because it's 12%, so 2% more damage. Now it's fucking... It's either 3% more skill speed or it's 2% more damage. It's not 2%, it's 3% more damage. I think I'd actually just sell this, to be honest. I'm not really gaining that much power.
Yes, I serve. For Doriani.
There's really no place to put it. Is it going to raise it to 3? It doesn't raise it to 3, so it's still 7. That doesn't do anything. $375, $342, so it gives us a little bit more mana. There's literally nowhere to put this thing. That would be, like, worth it. That doesn't do anything either. Yeah, there's really nowhere to put it. It's just 200. It's just a 200 div profit. It's just a flat 200 div profit. That's all it is. I keep the big ones up here. So we're at 237 divs just from these 2 finds. Not counting any of the Chaos Orbs or the Greater Chaos Orbs that we have found. Literally just that. Like, we could keep track of that, but I'm actually just keeping track of raw divs. It's already... Boom. It's already, like, so worth it beyond Christ. Don't think it counts. I would consider only raw currency plus remnant loot. Yeah, I guess you're right in that. Because you're trying to create like stableness, not like you're going for the big finds. So like you can't really count Diala's Desire in your loot pool because it's such a fucking outlier. So I think you're right on that. I think I can agree with that. Where'd she go? Okay, no, straight up. If I don't get an expedition logbook here, this game is a fucking lie. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I can't do that yet.
Do you know how to get the Eventide Petals Amulet? Nope, no idea. Not a clue.
Struggle if you like. Change is
Love that bug. How did you put on Trinity? You need an absent amulet that has cast on elemental element already applied to it, and when you have that meta gem put in the amulet, it actually doesn't cost any spirit. It literally is just giving you the ability. So it saves you 100 spirit, which allows you to run Trinity now. It's pretty cool. Pretty sick tech. Do you have any videos talking through your rotations? Not really. Gonna be honest, not necessarily, no. Like, the Mobalytics guy goes through all the rotations. I've just played this build for so long that, like, I make it look smooth, but it can be kind of wonky. Like, you guys aren't seeing it during the, you're not seeing it during the expeditions, but I am, like, re-upping my Adonias right in the middle of it, and you're not even able to see me do it because I'm doing it so fast. Like, right there, I just did it. I don't know if you noticed. Do you have a build on what you have now? Like a build guide? Like the exact gear that I'm running? No. Where I can get your filter for expedition? Ooh, don't really know. Not exactly savvy on sharing filters. All right, we got 2 more to do. This is the one I want to use the big one on, and I'm going to use Headhunter for this one. I need to be safe for this one. So even though this is only a 6 mod, because it has 41% effectiveness, I'm going to run it. Can we see the amulet? Of course. There's the Amulet of God, by the way.
waiting to be
If I get the percent mana roll on that, you are looking at... I kind of actually want to do that just for fun, to be honest. I kind of want to roll for the percent mana. If I get percent mana on this amulet is legitimately worth a mirror. You want to do that after this? We can do that after this. I have the divs for it. I can liquidate the Dialas and just kind of go for it. Okay, let's take a look. What do we got? We got an 8 mod with life or life. Life and opulent. We're going for that one first. Spirit gem. No, yeah, spirit gem. That's 4.5 divs right there. Right from the Verisiums. Bond. We probably actually want to go up here than there than there. We'll see. Oh my god, this thing is juiced. So this is an 8 mod, and it has time, double time, so we're going to go for time and opulent, so we'll go for that one. It's kind of a miss. Oath is good, I'll go ahead and take it, because it can transfer. Nothing can really transfer here, but this is good with the double time and the opulent, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. This says bond, oath, and opulent, so I'll take that. We can roll it. Brother. How am I going to do this with 15 bombs? There's no fucking way. And then there's the time rune that can transfer. I really hope there's nothing like good down here. We have opulent, but we're already shifting opulent, so I can just roll for this. Oath is whatever. Dude, another 8 mod? What the fuck is this? That's Uhtred's is just crazy. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Alder Saga. It chose the Alder Saga. It did choose the Alder Saga. Oh my fucking god, bro. Dude, this is the best Alder Saga I've ever done. Oh my fucking god. I got another Alder Saga? Holy shit. Okay, so I have to go down there. But, like, up here is worth so much good shit, but I obviously have to go down here. So we just have to say nope to all of this crap, even though all of this is good. The time rune being transferred is cool, but, like, these 3 runes, I guess we just have to give them up. That's just what we have to do. Which means we're going to do this little circle thing and come this way. Oath is whatever. Bond is what we need immediately. It sucks that I have to start with an 8 mod, but I don't know. I might have to. I don't know. We'll see. See if I can get away with it. See what I can get away with. Let's just run this down and see what happens. Life opulent into this. Then we come up into the 8 mod, into another 8 mod. Yeah, we have to go this way. If this one's better, I might just go for it. It's got bond. And this has bond as well. And it has time. So yeah, that's it, dude. Okay. I'm headhunting this because I have to get the saga.
Another death, another triumph. You will not stop.
You're about to see this bill go fucking to the moon.
I can't do that yet.
Or not, if I just die. Hold on.
Not yet. Can't take you. I can't do that yet.
Am I gonna take any of the mods or what? There we go. There we go. There it is. There we go. Now Headhunter's kicking in. Only took 30 mods, but we got there.
Didn't break a sweat. I need more time. Out of mana.
Okay. Oh. Big loot.
Not yet.
Yeah, I have Molten, so I can just... I don't even care. A little Molten ring around me means I can take any amount of damage I want in the world. Nah, I need to back off. Look at all those infusions, bro.
Not yet.
Like, what the fuck?
I need more time. Victory is mine.
Fucking spicy! Oh, Headhunter, I love you. I'm actually getting electrocuted and I'm teleporting into the mobs, I gotta back off. I have to back off and reset. It's too worth it. It's a fucking saga. That shit up immediately.
Not yet. I don't see that yet.
Successful run. Three socket item will see. Let's see. I don't even know how much that sells, if it even will sell. No.
What is it? I serve. So it is.
So, 2 older sagas. So that's 70. Right off the rip. Do you see a way we can effectively maximize Trinity 3 elements? I'm constantly only filling 2 to 3 elements, missing a lot of damage and CS. Yeah, do more damage. And another level 20 spirit gem. So hold on. We need to grab those because those are like big cells. We also had the 3 perfect chaos orbs. So these are like the big finds that we've had so far. But we're going to take this one and put it over here because it doesn't really count. So these are what we found like on top of the raw divs. And then we've also found roughly, give or take, like 60 chaos orbs, but we're not going to count those. We'll just keep those there the way they are. And we won't count the Verisium either. Can I start the Trifusion build fast until 88, like 84? You can try. I don't know how well it's going to work out. All right, well, we're just going to go for the biggest item rarity. It's Baron Atoll, too. So with it being Baron Atoll, that means we can run Mage Blood. We do not need to run Headhunter. We can also go... We're going to need this. And we're going to need a shitload of these. Should be good. All right.
The past lingers here, waiting to be honored.
Bond right off the rip. 3 divines right off the rip. Oh my god. Time right off the rip. I could go for Bond in Time, which is really strong. I'll think about it. I'll think about rerolling. And those are already pretty fantastic. These we need to reroll. This one we reroll. Okay, I didn't really hit anything, so we can kind of stay away from the top unless this one rerolls into something crazy, like time. God damn it. Probably gonna stay away from the top, though. More graders with spawn time. Another 3 divine with death. Holy shit. And time. Oh my god, bro. Death. Holy shit. Yeah, this is straight up illegal, dude. Okay, that one didn't really hit. Okay, so now what we need to do is we're obviously going to be doing this kind of path. I would like to end on this one, which has the timer. I'd like to end here. But I don't... I'm going to have to, like, go in some weird-ass direction where I go up, like, this way and come around and then end there. Which is fine. But it's just a weird route. Let's see if there's any researcher strong boxes over here. There's a large. I might. I'll just get it ready. It's cheap to get ready, just in case. There's the researchers. This one we're definitely doing for sure. Another researchers. Right along our path. Feels good. And that's kind of it. Those are the 2 boxes. So this kind of worked out. All right, cool. So we're going to actually come up like this. We're going to go this way. Come and grab those. We have range, which is fucking awesome. We'll see how that works out in our favor here in a second. Doesn't really matter because I have to come grab this anyways. I can grab all 3. There we go. That's good. Grab those. Come around. Got that one. I'm gonna get even more waystones. We're getting all the waystones in the world on this, which is fantastic because I need those to roll. So we're kind of in a weird position. I don't think I can do this in like 3. No, there's no way. Okay, so we have to skip out on one of these. Yeah, this whole going around thing. Not it. We can take that one, but we actually need to come this way. It's gonna save us some bombs. Can actually do this appropriately. Angle it. Nah, there's no way to do it. Okay. Gotta do that. Keep going as far as we can. Dude, what the fuck? Man, I'm so short on bombs. Because we have to hit all of these. So we would need like 6 bombs right there. We are super short. Okay. That's a good path. I just maybe it's this one we have to skip out on. Yeah, that's better. There we go. That's going to be intense. That'll be fun. I don't think I can grab that and then come back down and grab the... Oh, I can? Holy shit, let's go. No, this is the last one I want. Hold on, go back. Okay, this actually creates us in a bind. I might be able to do this, though. Go up here, grab that one, then we come back down and grab these two. That's what we want. That's how we want to play that. Yep, okay. You found your video on expeditions before I had to use my older Sargon. I wasted it because I just didn't understand it that well. That's alright, man. Alright. Here we go. Let's have some fun. I can revive as many times as I want on this map, so I can't fuck it up if I wanted to. You can play stupidly. Where's your little... There he is. Those fucking moonbeams, bro.
I need more time.
I don't know, man. I feel like I have more power with Mage Blood, to be honest. Kind of weird. It's illegal, bro.
I can't do that yet.
That's a lot of comments. I mean, dude, that's illegal. That is fucking illegal. Golly. You're getting like 8,000 Verisium per map. That's 32,000 Verisium, which is like 6 divs on top of everything that we found. We had to... Man, that is just fucking wild. Because we were at 17. We had 11 graders. We were at 32 chaos orbs. This isn't even counting the Verisium that we found. The orb of chances I'm just going to leave out of the equation. Look at this. From 4 fucking maps. Dude. Oh my god. Is this legal? That's insane. There's the thumbnail. Guys, what are good tablet mods for big chain expeditions? I can't tell you guys. I'm sorry. I can't. Like you're just gonna have to watch the stream and figure it out. I can't. Like if you see it and you do whatever, like it is what it is. But like I can't destroy the market again. I refuse to do it. I destroyed the market so fucking hard when I did that ritual video. I learned my lesson, man. I can't do it to you guys again. If you're paying attention, you'll probably find out. But, like, I can't. I'm sorry. That's great. That's fine. That's fine that someone already made a Google Doc. And I'm sure there's content creators out there that have made videos about the tablets that you're supposed to run. That's fine. I don't want to add to that fucking mess. I don't want to be like, oh, the can of worms is already open. Let's keep going. No, because a lot of people haven't seen that video. So like a lot of people who haven't seen those videos or seen that Google Doc don't know now. I don't want to fucking be like, oh, well, one guy did it, so I'm going to fucking do it. And it just crashes the fucking market. It won't crash the market. Well, it kind of will. It'll go the upside. It'll make those tablets so fucking expensive because the supply will absolutely dwindle. It'll just ruin the experience for everyone. It'll just fuck everyone over. Is there a way to make this build giga tanky? I feel like I could fall over if I fuck up. Kind of, yeah. You'll lose a lot of damage, but you can make it tanky. It's cheaper to use Amulet of Trinity on it, or should I go with Cast on Ailment? If you're going for the absolute BIS, you should be going for Cast on Ailment. And the reason being is that you cannot quality the one on... You cannot quality the skill gem that you have in your Amulet. You quality Cast on Elemental Ailment, you're just generating a little bit more energy. You quality Cast on Critical, you now reduce how much spirit you need for the build by 9. You quality the Trinity, you get 15% skill speed. That's why we go for Cast on Elemental Element. Because the quality on it is the least affected. Like, it's the least important. I'll and paste it before you go on your hiatus place. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Says Old Bisque here. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to calculate this, all right? So we got 36 raw divs. Okay, so in terms of value here and how much it cost us to set this up, it cost 107 divs to get the tablets and everything, but the tablets are a little awkward because what we have to do if we're going to do this appropriately, we have to take this and we need to multiply this by 0.4. And the reason being is because we've only used 4 of the tablets, right? So we used 19 divs. Or sorry, we went from here, then we had this. We know how much the Alder's Saga cost, which was the 35. We know that Alder Saga cost 35. Then it was 23.2 for the tablets. And then we were at 75, so equals this minus 35. So then it took us about 7 divs to make the Waystones. So, Waystones, Tablet, Saga. It cost 65.2 divs to do the 4 maps that we just did. Not counting the Diala's Desire that we have done. We have gotten the 2 Alder Sagas. We'll count one of them because one of them was from the More of Fallen Skies. So, one of them was from this. Okay. From here, we have 2 Spirit Gems. Each of those are worth 4 each, so that's 8. And then from here, we have 3 Chaos Orbs. Each of those are worth 4, so that's 12. We have 2 Perfect Exhausted Orbs. Those are worth 3 each, so that's 6. Then we have our 36 Raw Divs. And then we have our Annulments. Let's see how much Annulments are going for. Annulments are 1.7 to 1. So we got 7 divs there from our Herbal Annulments. What else we got? We have 75 Chaos Orbs that we have found. So looking at that, in terms of just the Chaos Orbs, it is 10 to 1 on that. So we have 7.5 just in Chaos Orbs. And then we have 18 Greater Chaos Orbs that we have found. The Greater Chaos Orbs are 3.3 to 1. So equals, how many do we find here? 18. Or 5. So equals some. This is just the raw currency that we found. Equals this minus this. We made 51 div in profit over 4 maps. That's fucking nuts. That's insane. Took us like 30 minutes to run those maps. It's like 100 divs an hour. That's just so broken, bro. And that's not counting the other Alder Saga that we got on top of the Diala's Desire that we got. Oh my god, this is so fucking busted. I'll keep that ready to liquidate because it will always go up in value. When I switch to my staff, it removes Pinnacle of Power. Is that supposed to happen? Yes. Yes. If I swap, it's gone. But then if I swap back, it's back up. If I swap, it's gone. If I swap back...
It's you.
Oh, the fucking X12 bug. It's back. Swap gone. Swap back, it's there. Swap gone. Swap back, it's there. You're good. Yeah, this is cranked, bro. This is so stupid. Okay, I like this so far. So we got WEC. Okay, Unknown Ruins isn't the worst because I have 5 maps. USC. And we have Sulfite. This has 6 maps? Bro, it's an Alders. No bosses? Oh my god. And it's all into open water? Oh my fucking god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What the fuck? Holy god. Oh my Jesus. I don't know what to say, guys. I really don't know what to say. 1 with 7. 1 with 7. Lucky. At least 5. 1 with 7. 1 with 7. 1 with at least 5. 1 with 8. Wow. Dude. Well, I just found the fucking Saga of God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maps, dude. What in the world? Well, get busy grinding or get busy dying, dude. I don't know what to fucking say. I don't even have... I do actually have all the tablets actually to run all of these. I just don't have all the waste stones. I don't have all the... I gotta make more waste stones. But something I want to do first, before we do that... I want to go see if I can get... See 1% mana.
All right, your order is registered.
You bastard. Okay, I got 9 here. Yes, it can. That's for sure. Damn, I feel like super fast. All right. Or see if we can get it. If we can get the percent mana roll on this thing, it's so fucking cranked. It's extremely hard to get, but see what we can do. P1 mana. P1 mana isn't too hard to get. Man, I'm pretty sure that's T2. Let me check. I'm more than certain that is T2. Right, okay. Yeah, it's T2. Needs to be 7 or 8. Lame. Fuck you, game. Actually go fuck yourself. Ugh. It's already so hard to, like, hit one time, and then for it to happen twice. Alright, need more shit. Great question. Knew the Storm Reaper played Mage Blood last season. I think you mean Blood Mage last season. And wanted to know if it is possible to get rid of Frostbomb and Firestorm and just get infusions through Spark COCCE and then proc Pinnacle Power through power charges you gain from Spark COE and Sinner, or not possible. Yeah, it's totally possible. The problem is that Adonia's has this little perk on it that says that you have -10 to all elemental resistances per power charge. So when you do it that way, and you're not doing the whole Frostbomb into the Firestorm technique, you're just going to slash your resistances by -70, which now you die in one hit. So we're not going to do that. Why you play Rocky Out of Flow plus Flame Scepter? That make you less DPS? No. No. Stop. Stop. That's not how that works. It's not how that works. Like, yes, it is, but no, it's not. I understand, yes, when you are close to things, the Flame Scepter reducing them to their chaos resistance does make the Rock Goddess flow less efficient. But Spark is not the main damage source. All we're doing with Spark is making sure that we can freeze the targets. That's it. So Spark is not our main DPS by any means. Our main DPS is our arcs and our comets. So Flame Scepter does fucking nothing, because what happens is when those targets are frozen, all of our damage from our arc and our comet ignores the resistances, so it doesn't do anything. But the gain damage from the flame scepter is so fucking high that it makes our arcs and our comets hit like a fucking dump truck. So the fact that we're lowering our spark DPS by like 25% in the worst case scenario against close targets means absolutely fucking nothing in compared to using like something else that doesn't do what Flame Scepter does with the 60% gain damage as fire. Absolutely not. It's not how that works. We gotta make it so that our two brain cells are not fighting for third place. We need to have them working together on this one. Yeah. What happened was is that there was, I don't know who it was, but apparently it had to be someone big. I don't know who did it. I'm not tracking, but so many people have been talking about this. There had to be someone, I don't know what content creator came out, that was just like, Flame Scepter plus Rakiatis equals you fucking nerf your damage into the dirt. And that might be true when you were running Blood Mage. And Blood Mage, you put Rakiatis on your Comet, and that was like all of your damage, and you were just using Sparks to proc COC. So like Comet was all of your damage. It would literally did everything for you. And so because of that, with Rakiatis being on Comet, you were literally dicking your damage by 25%, which is why they were like, no, this is super bad, don't do that. But it doesn't work. It doesn't apply to this build because of what Heavy Frost is doing with our Arc and our Comet. So it's a different thing. It's a whole different scenario. Everybody who's like giga cranked this fucking build to the sky and like gotten their spark DPS to like 2.4, 2.5 million DPS, every single fucking one of them agrees that Sacred Flame is the best one. They all run Sacred Flame. Everybody does. It's just by far the best. Some people will run the Rare Scepter that gives mana just because they really want to have the biggest tooltip number on their Spark DPS, but they do that just to show you the picture of it, and then they swap back to Sacred Flame because it actually is just more damage. Right, exactly. It only works in presence range, which is tiny usually, and you play pretty far back, so that's not that big. Just don't be close to the boss. It's simple. Pretty much. Literally just stand back a couple feet. Instead of like trying to jerk the boss off until he dies, just back off a little bit and spit on that thing. Hawk to it. You'll be good to go. Hi, I've come to ask, can you maybe help me estimate how much do I probably need to reroll to Adonia build? Here's my PoE Ninja. I'd really like to know if someone in my current equipment is usable. Not at the moment. Someone else could do that, but I cannot. Yeah, you can show presence with it ulted. Yeah, I can do that. Right? It's really not that big of an area, guys. Like, in that area, that's when things have their resistances lowered. That's not very close. Like, you're good. Or sorry, that's not very far of a distance. You're fine.
Can I help?
All right. So, because we kind of missed, we're gonna go.
All right, your order is registered.
Need 5. Hopefully I can hit T1 mana. Ooh, those are expensive. Damn. They are not going for 3 divs a pop. They're really going for 2.5 divs a pop for the Ancient Collarbones. Oof, did not see that one coming. Okay, let's go. Chaos.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Well, we really need to hit my T1 mana again. Hope to God I hit it, because if I don't, oh, that sucks. I might have to liquidate my Tialas or something. I think no, it's 165. 165 is T1. Yeah. Why does it say T3? Hold on, wait. Oh, it can't get tier 1 mana. T2. You can't get tier 1 mana because the item level isn't high enough. That's right. Oh boy. Mistakes were made. Oh boy, mistakes were made. They ain't gonna cut it, homie. Like, I need to have either tier 2 or something. Like, oh boy. Okay, thank God. 6%, you fucker. 170 is tier 2. We're good. I take that. We just be happy. Minus 60 divs just to get one more mana. Welcome to Path of Exile, bro. First time. It's amazing how you can feel so rich for like 3 seconds and then immediately you're poor again. Trinity skill gems, just mastery, I'm guessing. That's all I can socket. And Uhtred's Omen. What anoint do you have on the helmets? Zarok's Gift. Let's see here. Did it like... Hello? Low? I guess I have to like find where I was again. There I am. Wait, there I am. I don't know how or why I didn't load that, but... I did make a bookmark. It took me to a black screen, dude. Did you not see me just use it? I tried using the bookmark. It didn't work. It took me to a black screen and it didn't load. Look at all this wealth, and it's gone. Yeah. Of course, sir. We can take all of that money and put it into our mutual savings account and then cross-invest those into our branching hedge funds, and it's gone. The money, sir. It's all gone. Yeah, that's how it works when you get the top tier gear, dude. I want one roll to be 10 stat points higher. Okay, that'll be 250 divs. And you happily play it. You happily pay that amount. Alright. See how you can stay here on this boss? You're going to come back. And you're going to be over here. And now boss dies. Since the Otter have realized juice tabs were 3 to 5 days now, costing about 20 to 30 days each. Yeah, well. A lot of stuttering grams, screen freezing, and different map loading. Yep, that is a GPU bug with NVIDIA's. It's super awesome. All right, there's a Baronet's Hole, so we can do whatever we want here. I do want better though. I want to make some more here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Have an order?
I only have 25. Ooh, we're gonna have to liquidate some of my.
All right. Your order is
Perfect
registered.
chaoses.
Oh, it's you. Let's see if there are any
No,
changes.
that's about right. And that should be about half for the chaotic monsters. Oh. All right, now we're good. Cool. And then incredible how fast I went through these Val orbs. All right, 16 is good. How many did we get? How did that? Okay. That's a good one. Good one. Good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Everything else is sub 20, I believe. Yeah. Cool. So this can go here, and then these ones can go here. Keep 3 for transfer maps. And these are the actual ones we want to use. Barren Atoll, we can just fucking go, dude. I'd rather do a higher item rarity, though, because Barren Atoll is all about, like, the strong boxes. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one instead. And then we want to go Jado. There we go. How goes it? What's up, Ripta? How's it going, man? Fucking juicing the shit out of these expeditions, what we're doing. That's a nice one to walk right into. Universe seems to have 13, okay. I'm gonna need all my fucking... God damn it. Gonna need 2 of those. I need more vowels.
Hail. Let's see if there are any takers. Hail.
Need more of those soon, too. God damn. Yes, my ninja does show something else. I haven't updated that.
The past lingers here, waiting to be unearthed.
Bond. Nom. We have 15, so we don't necessarily want to go this way unless this is like super good. And it's not super good. It has oath, it's whatever. I'm not going to touch it. I want to go this way if I can. Or go this way, I should say. That, that's large. I'm going to hit that. Run normal with alders. Alders for sure. Alders is too strong. I don't know. We'll go with that for now. Oh, that's opulent, so I have to go with that. Reroll time, super sick. Whatever. Six it has 7, but only a 6. Okay, the 7 is available. The orb of annulments. We'll take the orb of annulments. It's fine. Let's see if there's anything over here. Oh boy. Okay. Neat. And it's got opulent. Is there one opulent at a time? I don't know if that one's good. Spells, whatever. Life, cool. Oath and time. That's pretty good actually, because it's giving me time. Okay. That's probably all we can do. We don't want to do it. I don't think I can get any other the other strong boxes, and I don't even think. Oh, there's one of the researchers over here. We're not gonna be able to hit it. We're not gonna be able to hit that. It's just not gonna happen. Trying to hit these and coming across here in 15, unless I have like giga fucking range, which I don't think I do. No, I have normal range. Dude, just doing the circle is gonna be tough. No. I mean, it's gonna take 3 to get there, so you might as well do this. Yeah, there's no way. Oh, no. Nope, no way. God damn. Hate only having 15 bombs, bro. That's so lame how they made that adjustment. It used to be 20, now they made it 15. That's so fucking dumb. Like, it's gonna be the same, because I have to go here and I have to go across. And there's no way to, like, shortcut your way over here. This is... I don't know. That mean I have to skip coming up here altogether. There's so many good ones over there. The only thing I could do is, like, start off at the 9, and I don't want to do that. That's, like, super lame. Like, yeah, this is... I can end an 8, I guess. I can end it on an 8. That's fine. I can do that. It sucks because I want to end it on a 9, but we can end it on an 8 because the game's just not giving it to us. So this is not exactly optimal, but at least we can get... Might as well. Bond is better. We'll see if I can. We'll see if I can end on that 8. If I can end on the 8, we're in good town. Exploit both of these, so might as well do it. There's no reason not to. And, dude, if I could actually get to this, it might be worth it. Hold on. Oh, that's so lame. There's no way I can. But that has Opulent, and Opulent is just more worth it than a fucking Armor Strongbox. Yeah, it's way more worth it. Then we end there. That's it. Sweet. Run it. Do I consider myself a nerd in this game? Absolutely. We're all nerds, buddy.
I need more time. Victory is mine. I need more time. The past
I can play ballsy and not give a shit because it's Baroness Hole. So, feels good. Dude, really? What the fuck? God damn. Okay, well, god damn. Are you the stream or making your content available? No, no, that's not what's happening. It's, you guys gotta understand, I have a full-time job. Like, I literally have a full-time job, so I just don't have time. I don't have time to play PoE. It absolutely does not prevent me from. Dude, what? I don't know what that bot. I don't know what that dude has on him, but he is ranked. What the hell?
I need more time. Die for Gotham.
Dude, I don't know what mod is on that fucking. Dude, what is this little like green shit that's spawning underneath me? I have to look at the mods here. I've never dealt with this. Like, what? It's just a little green thing that literally pops underneath my feet and I just get dicked. I've never seen this.
Waiting to be unearthed.
Yeah, they're like these little poison things. What the fuck is that shit? What? Those are the bugged invisible monsters. They one-shot everyone. Oh, fun. I haven't dealt with that. Are they invisible or are they invincible?
Waiting to be unearthed.
Boxes are bugged somehow. They're both. Oh my god. That's great. I love it. I thought I was losing my mind, dude. I was like, dude, what the fuck am I dying to?
Didn't break a sweat.
You just gotta keep moving. So the boxes are bugged, huh? Interesting. This is the first time I ran into this bug after like 10 oh my god, bro, that's insanity. That's insanity, dude.
The past lingers here.
That's too funny, man. Oh yeah, there they are. Look at that. It's one dude. And he's a rare too, so he's got mods on him. Uh-huh. Is the bomb chain not gonna continue? Or is it continue? Hold on. Did it go all the way? Oh no, that's where I ended. I ended on that 8 mod. Okay, that's right. We're done. Okay. Well, that was fucking weird. I was wondering what the hell was going on with that dude. I was like, what? Am I losing my fucking mind? Yeah, Miami is this.
The past lingers here, waiting to be unearthed.
Oh, nice. Plus 10 divs. We'll end there. Take an oath over. Sounds good. There's nothing really good on this one, but it is a 7 mod with bond and power and soul, so we'll go ahead and take it. It's not carrying anything over. We can either do time oath. I think I just rerolled this. It's probably gonna be just shit, but whatever. Opulent. Carry opulent over. Carrying time over. Very nice. Not worth it. So we can kind of skip this area a little bit. Oath is cool. We have another opulent. We'll go for the greater chaoses. Nothing good. Reroll it. Nothing good. Reroll this. We got life and soul. Okay. Last one. Okay. Well, I only have 15 and I have to get all the way over here. So this is going to be a funky one. Look for opulent. Look for that one. Really? Really? Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, and 6 bombs. Get all the way over there. Yeah, right. One bomb? No way. So we can't go across there. Cannot go into here. Oh, we might be able to go this way. Nope. I need one more to get there. Golly, that sucks. Alright. So I don't get my opulent transfer. That sucks. We'll see if we can make it worth it.
Corruption is undone for now.
What tooltip DPS on Spark is good? What do you have or not? I think a good one to like be able to do 200% delirium maps is around like 25 to 30k.
Die forgotten. I can't
Where you can like literally just not think at all and these things die.
not yet.
Yeah, bring back 20 bombs, please. I know why they did that change.
I need more time. Didn't break a sweat.
Yeah, place distance for sure. Place distance would be nice.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. Need mana.
That was cool. Nah, dude. Full throttle at all times. Yeah, it feels good, brother. 13 divs from a single fucking... Look at that, dude. 5,000 Verisium and 13 divs from a single fucking remnant. This is so stupid. "17 divs from a single map. 17 raw divs from a single map on top of how much Verisium? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So that's another 2. Plus this. Dude, like, that's 20 divs from a single fucking map. It's so gross. I ran 2 maps. I was at 4 divs. So dumb. You can run these tool. I don't know how much tool tip do I have right now. 47k. Saw it on the screen when I run just expeditions. Yep.
Not yet.
Okay, if I don't get an expedition logbook here, the game is a lie. This game is a lie. Like 7 runic markers and 2. That's crazy.
Not yet.
Why is my skill damage so low? The answer to that question is multi-pronged. And by multi-pronged, I mean there's like 20 things that are affecting your damage, so it's not exactly an easy question to answer. Come on, guys. I know we're giving them shit for the instability, but they're an indie dev, alright? They haven't even done a deal with China, so don't even worry about it. Right, one day they'll improve. Small indie dev with an entire devoted player base in China. Can't figure out how to fix performance issues. With the lucky ones, I'm like kind of eh. It's Frigid Bluffs though, so we can kind of go ape on it. I actually might do this. Yeah, we'll do this one because I can go ape on Frigid Bluffs. I saw the phone gun highlight. I'm really proud of you, operator. Love you, bud. Thank you so much for being such a nice guy. Of course, man.
The past lingers here.
Lame. Time is nice. And their time is nice. another time is nice. Not that they can like multiply, but I mean, yeah. Oh, so we'll go for exalted. There's a bunch of small ones. There's no like big one. That's the biggest one we have. That's crazy. Yeah, that's the one we end on. So essentially, we are going to try to buff the living shit out of these mobs and see what we can do. Being immune to chaos damage, fantastic. That'll kill my build. To really stay away from that. That's fine. It might actually be smarter to go this way. See if I can get the double here and then come up here and see if I can get that one, which I can. And having increased threshold and the runic monsters being duplicated. They're not runic monsters, so we'll just do that. Cool. So basically we're just depending on this shit. They're gonna penetrate resistances, which is like whatever, and they're immune to 2 types of damage, that's whatever. But all the other shit is pretty fucking good. So yeah, here we go. See what happens. I don't expect much, but we'll see. Just discovered you in your build. I'm getting ready to switch over to it. I've been playing something similar. It feels good. Sushi. Switching to the gig version. What is needed for the mage blood? For the Giga version, mage blood isn't needed. What's needed is something else. I can't remember. Oh, it's the amulet and the chest piece giving you 100 spirit. That way you can drop the scepter and start running Sacred Flame.
I need more time.
Would you level the Sork with your level 88 build, or go for the others and come back to yours? No, you go for the you go for my Vrasha build, the Vrasha guide ahead. Vrasha minion is the way to go to get to level 88. Can you show me what you select for Alice Tree Ranch? It's either in the Mobilix guide, and for Expedition, it's in the most recent video. The most recent video I put on YouTube, the Expedition Atlas is there. I'll update the Mobilix.
I don't see that yet.
It's like, finally, dude. Like, when am I gonna get divine? This one was a rough one. Okay, to defeat the 5th expedition boss, do I have to complete Hilda's questline first? Sorry, did 50 expeditions but never cross the Fallen Knight's tomb. No, it's just part of the questline. You just have to follow the questline. At least 7, at least 7. Alright, I'll use the little one. We'll use the little one here, see what happens. Slowly standing by for Alder's Legacy to show up.
The past lingers. Lingers here, waiting to be unearthed.
Perfect regals, and it's just transferring the adaptive. That's unfortunate. Transferring wisdom. There's 2 down here. Oh, I need more Versium. Be back. Can you show your new amulet? Oh my god, what is it about this amulet, bro? 5,000 people asking me about this amulet. What do I need? I need Versium.
The past lingers.
God damn, I cannot hit anything good. Look. There's the 8 mod that we could land on. So that's like actually the biggest one we have. Seven mod for passion. Time. Ugh. Let's reroll. Bond. Oh fuck! Now I have to come up here. Okay. Looks like I have distance though, which is nice. You guys think I can do it? Bet you I could hit that. So close. We just have to find a skip somewhere. Which the only thing we could do is to actually skip out on this one. I bet you I can get close enough with these 2. Nope. Definitely not. Alright, well, this kind of sucks. Where can I make a skip? I'm in the same position I was in. In fact, I feel like I'm in a worse position. Hmm. Okay, so I came from here. We should have to skip this one. This one's got oath that's transferring. We just have to skip that. Grab these two. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay. There it is. Like, where's the start? Okay, there we go. I'm running Quicksilver, Silver, Bismuth, and Gold.
I need more time.
Crazy.
I can't do that yet.
That's nuts. Imagine not getting a single, like, raw div. That would be tragic.
Victory is mine.
Oh, it actually might happen.
I need more time. No mana.
Oh, never mind. There are 2 divs. I already changed the Stormweaver. I cannot follow Varosh to build, or else I need to pay another 6 divs to run. Yep. probably what you're gonna have to do. I mean, Stormweaver's okay. I don't have a build for it. You're gonna have to follow someone else's build.
Good day.
You can enter maps again and again after you die. How come you die but keep entering the same map? It depends on the expedition map. The old expeditions you can re-enter. So like Lush Isle, Baronet's Hole, Frigid Bluffs, stuff like that. You can actually keep re-entering those maps. Then there's other maps you cannot do that with. No, I'm not running Archmage. I'm running Trinity. It's like this one, Frigid Bluffs. I can respawn as many times as I want here.
The past lingers here, waiting to be unearthed.
Sucks, but it's a 7 mod, so we'll keep it. Transfer anything with Oath? No? Okay, we're just gonna keep that then. Man, come on. Give me something good. Dude. Berisium is not lucky for me right now. Feast and famine, dude. Okay. That's nice. Yikes. Alright, so we're pretty much dependent on the other mods to carry us through this, and we have to end on this one. Whoa. Yikes. We do have 22 bombs, so we can pretty much hit everything we want. I think I can do the threshold. I don't know if in 5 I can make it there, but I'm gonna try. Is that a double placement? I swear I had enough. Yeah, so that option's a no-go. God damn, what the hell? Why am I so short on bombs? All right, let's check. Inlet threshold's fine. Poison magnitude. Reach. Medium fun. Can be evaded. Freeze. Shock. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We're basically just literally depending on that to like make this worth it at all.
Another test. Another triumph. I need more time. I need more time. Didn't break a sweat. That's what it is. Now don't move. I need more time. I can't do that yet.
First things I can play with this build, yeah, Gemling's probably the next one that's in line. I can like play the list.
I need more time. That's my true power. Die for something. Not yet. Not yet. I need more time.
Alright. I mean, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. I mean, we got 10 raw divs. Would Gemling lose a lot of damage? No. No, not a call.
Go on. Yes. So it is.
And we got these two to do. Oh, man, I'm getting tired. To answer the question, wasn't joking. When did you? Okay. Oh, there it is.
The past
How do you
lives.
learn game in
Wait till
such
you
depth to be able to
unearth.
make working powerful builds yourself. Every league it just comes to copy someone else's build and help it work, so it starts again. It's group effort, man. It's a group effort. Everyone's working together and has like these ideas, and essentially when you compile them all into like one thing, it just makes sense. Oh, well, there we go. There's where we're ending.
Your fate awaits ya.
Is making your power charge. This is a passive. Called infused by power. That's a 7 run. Okay, we could probably make it work. We'll see what happens. I'm not really... Okay, time. Definitely need to run that. Okay. I just need to run upwards. And we can skip. I would love to be able to grab the opulent, but I don't think it's going to happen, so I don't want to stress too much about it. Just end there. Call it good. Do you play D4 and PoE only? No, it's just what I'm focusing on right now.
I can't do that.
3 games I play pretty exclusively are League of Legends, this game, and D4.
Die forgotten.
Okay. Get 4 perfect exalteds from this if we play it right. Four divs from a single. Okay. How much crit do I have? I think like 60 something %. Base crit. God dang it. Hate that bug. I hate it so much. What's the build? Rocking hard. Can I ask you if you can show your skill gems? Okay. Can I ask you if you can show short your skill gems, especially the spirit ones, because I see you have 332 spirit. Thank you. What's your crit chance? It's about 61%. My skill gems are shifted a little bit from the fact that I have the amount of spirit that I do. It's not really that much different from the Mobility Guide. Oh. 7 Raw Divines with 4 Perfect Exalted. And each Perfect Exalted is worth 3. 19. What fucking Perfect Exalted I have, man?
Go on.
My spark damage, my spark damage I think is like 47k, something like that. Just sitting in town. Say we'll gain when we use one skill. Yeah. I'm trying to play good, but I'm getting tired. It's not even worth exploding anything, dude. Oh, I get it. This way. Like make it make sense.
I need more time.
Put the head out. Love the stream. Hope you have a great day. Thank you. Appreciate that. Why 1 comet and arc, not 2 comets? Okay. Here's why. This is actually a great question, and it's a good thing to take a break for a second. All right. Here's why. So we're gonna do some math. Okay. All right. So if you're not running Arc, you can only run like Commiserate, Overcharge, and something else, being like your Elemental Storm or something, right? But that means you're like literally not running Arc at all. You're just running Double Comet. Okay, cool. Let's just say that the base damage of your Comet is 100. Okay, like just bear with me. I understand like that's not the actual numbers, but just bear with me for hypotheticals. Okay, so Comet base. Okay, it's 100. Cool. All right. We're not even going to take like mana into account. We're just going to assume that you can literally keep up the mana of doing Double Comet. All right. If you can do 2 of them at the same time, that means you're doing 200 base damage, right? Okay, so that's like your total damage output. All right. Now, the next thing that you can nail is then you can put like Commiserate and Overcharge on something like your Elemental Storm, I guess. But I mean, okay, sure. Put Commiserate, Overcharge on your Storm, right? You can increase the magnitude of your shock by 40% and 30% through your passives. And that's about it, right? So you can get 70% to your shock value, okay? And then from there, you have your standard shock value, which is 20%, okay? But then you have strike twice, which makes it so it's 15% each, okay? So this is the base number of the shock. You're increasing the magnitude of the base amount by this, okay? So this equals this amount times 1.7. All right, so you get 25.5%, okay? Then you're going to take this amount, and you're going to multiply this by 2, because you can double shock, right? That's the whole idea. So you take this amount, multiply it by 2. That's your double shock. Then you take this amount, and you multiply it by 1.4, because that's what Commiserate's doing. All right, so you are able to apply a 74 or 71.4% shock value. Okay, that's essentially what you are able to apply. So you're able to get your comets to deal 1.714. You're able to get your comets to deal 342.8 damage. Here's the thing. When you're doing this base damage isn't exactly correct because you're not able to infuse all of your comets. You cannot generate enough infusion generation to infuse all of your comets. You can maybe infuse your first set of comets, but you cannot infuse your second set of comets. So even though the first set is doing 100, the second set is only probably going to do 50, okay? So because of that, because the fire infusion literally doubles the damage of the comet, but you cannot keep up all of your fire infusions, you're really not getting double damage. You're really getting like 50% damage because of the fact that only the first set can actually keep up the infusion generation on the fire infusions. So this is your damage. Okay, this is what you're able to do. Okay, call it good. All right. So now let's imagine that you have a single, which is still just 100 damage. All right. Here's the thing. Without even counting Arc's damage, we're not even going to talk about Arc's damage. Arc increases your magnitude by 50%. Okay. Then you have, on top of that, the 70% that we were talking about. Okay, so this is what Arc is doing. So your total amount now becomes 120%. All right, your base was 20. We were at 15. We were talking about that same thing, right? So now what happens is that your double shock value becomes this times 2.2. Now you can apply 2 of them. And now you can take this amount and you can multiply it by 1.4. So now this is your shock value. Okay, which is 92.4%. So your shock value with Arc legitimately goes up by 20%, which is fucking massive. Most people don't even use Overcharge Commiserate in Elemental Storm, but we're just going to assume that they are just for the shit of it. Okay, why 1.4? Because of Commiserate. That's what Commiserate does. Commiserate multiplies the magnitude of your shock by 40% when you combine it with Overcharge. Oh, yeah, that was another thing. I forgot about Overcharge, so let's go ahead and count that in. Forgot about Overcharge. Whoops. So it's actually 120%. So this is actually 2.2. Actually not. This is 110%. Is Overcharge 50%? No, Overcharge is 50%. Overcharge is 50%. That is 2.2. Okay. And then this is 170% because of Overcharge. Forgot Forgot about overcharge. Okay. So, this is actually 2.7. All right, cool. This is 113.4%. Okay. Cool. So, and this is 92.4, which means that this is multiplied by 1.924. All right, that's your damage. Okay, cool. All right, so not even counting the damage of the arc, right? We're just taking into effect that the arc is increasing the shock magnitude right here. If you do this, and you now multiply it by the increased amount of the shock magnitude, which is 2.134. 13. All right. This is your damage of your comet, just by itself. And it's going to be infused every single time. So you're looking at the damage difference here, and you're going, okay, does arc actually make up for the damage difference here? Because you're looking at this and you're going, well, it's pretty obvious. Double comet does more damage than single comet with the buffed shock magnitude. Yeah, except for you're not taking into account how hard arc is actually hitting. So let's actually talk about how hard arc actually hits in terms of relative percentage. So if we go here and we look at a fire-infused arc, we can go ahead and look at average damage use, I guess. We're at 148,360. Sure, we'll just call that. Cool. That's my average comet fire-infused, okay? Then we come down and we look at arc. All right. Arc's average damage on use is 23,444. But that's not taking into effect that it gets lightning infused, which is this times 3. Okay. So now what we need to do is we need to create an actual relativics damage comparison, which is just this. So arc is able to do 47% of the damage that comet is able to do. So now what we need to do is we take this amount and we multiply it by 47, or just this amount right here. And this is how much damage the arc is able to do in combination with the comet. But arc is able to come out more often. So we'll take that into effect. Arcs, when they come out, because of the fact that you have wild shards on it, you're not taking that into account either, being the actual wild shards, because it doesn't count Scion's Temper, because it's a chanced hit, right? So the thing is that you have 20% chance to fire 8 of them additionally, right? So you take 20% of 8. Okay, so 20% of the time you're going to get this, like you're going to get an extra 1.6, okay? So this is a 2.6 coefficient multiplier. So now we look at the damage of what arc is doing. That's arc. That's the damage of arc. If all the 8 projectiles are able to hit. Now, usually not all 8 of them are able to hit. I would say half of them are able to hit. So really, you kind of want to take this and multiply it by a half, because you're not going to get all of them to hit the single target. So we can do this, okay? So this is like what the average damage of arc can do in like a really good scenario, where all of the arcs are able to hit the target, because you're able to essentially like multiply the damage by 50%. Sorry, this is wrong. Delete. It's 50% of this multiplier. This is 160% multiplier, but 80%, so it'd be 1.8. 1.8. Because it's 50% of this, right? And this is a 160% multiplier, and 80% is half of that, because you can get half of the arcs to actually hit the single target. So this is the damage of arc, okay? So if you take the damage of arc and now you actually add it in combination with the comet, only against a single target, do you see the damage difference? So by combining arc and combining arc, and you create damage multiplier, you're dealing 37% more damage against a single target. That's only against a single target. That's not counting the fact that arc's AoE damage profile, in fact of its ability to literally hit literally everything on the map, is just so much better than comet's. Comet just like hits a single target and like boom, it's done. That's it, right? Arcs go out and hit fucking everything. Everything gets fucking smashed. And then on top of that, when arc hits targets when you're Tempest infused, oh my god, the arcs go out and there's like 8 of them that you can cast. They're all lightning infused and they all chain to 4 additional targets because of Tempest. And when they chain, they gain an extra like 100% gain damage as lightning. So like arcs absolutely fuck on everything when it comes to AoE. So the arc in an AoE situation just absolutely dicks double Comet. But if we're talking about just vacuumizing it against a single target, Comet plus arc legitimately just does 37% more damage against a single target. Ba-boom. Math your ass. There you go. Enjoy. That's why we run arc over double Comet. So, yeah. Okay, so this one, because they're all 5, we're actually going to use my other tablets, which are going to be these ones. And we need more waystones. Fuck. Ugh. Alright. I only need 2 more, so I'm actually only going to buy 10.
All right, your order is registered.
And you know what? I feel like super juicing it. No, because we have the rarity. I could juice it on the other ones. I could do it here, I guess. Do that. That's fine. We do 10 here. This is going to make them crazy expensive, but I think it'll be worth it for the last 2 runs. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, let's make sure they're all juiced up. Okay, cannot be used on any of them. Good to go. Do that. I only have 9 Chaos Orbs.
Oh, it's you.
My graders. There we go. Please tell me they'll sell. Oh my god, there's so many that are being sold here. This is never gonna sell. It's never gonna happen. That point 2 is never gonna happen because of the fact that like these are the ones that are dominating. So it's like, ugh. So what? 3 for 9? 3 for 8? Whatever.
All right,
fine.
your order is registered.
Okay, got that. We'll go ahead and do this. Bam, 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 bam. Cool. And then we'll do this. And pray. We have 8. Hopefully something hit. Boom. Did. Another one did. They all have 70%, which is fantastic. It's just that these have 2 extra mods. So we can actually utilize all of them, but these ones have the 2 extra mods, which is what we're going to utilize right now before I head off. So these 2. So we'll go ahead and use this one, and then we'll use this one. Wait, where'd it go? This one. Not that one. These 2. And then we'll use this one on the last one. And that's like the Giga Cranked map. Okay. Yep. Big effectiveness. Huge. Going for it. Here we go. All right. I love the fact that it's just a straight line. I'm hoping that one's not like something fucking busted, but... And we have 19 bombs, which is fucking amazing. That's Bond. I'm so fucking mad about it. I really hope I don't have to come all the way down here to get that. Soul, Oath, Oath. Uncut Spirit. We gotta go Spirit Gem. There's 4 divs. There's a Bond, but it's not transferable, so we kind of have to re-roll it. Time. Very nice. Got lucky. Death. Have to run with that. We can actually just re-roll that. It's a Soul. That's an 8 mod with time, and there's Power. We actually want to run Power because that's the one that I can transfer. But it also has Bond attached to it. I don't think this one. Oh, this one just has Death. Yeah, you want this one because it has Bond attached. We want to reroll that. Hopefully hit something good. Power and Soul. Fucking yeah, nice. Now because that one's transferring power, we can actually switch back up to this one because we're gonna have Bond. Maybe we'll do that. There's the 3 divs. Reroll. And then hit. It's okay. 7 mod. Passion of Alder. I mean, this has power, life, and soul. And we're going to be transferring Bond, so we'll go ahead and take that. And back up here, we have this one. It's not really transferring anything, but it's a 6 mod with time and oath. I'll go ahead and reroll. Yeah, that was a miss. Okay. Thank you so much for the description. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. And then this one, we can go ahead and reroll and see what happens. Nothing. Okay, good. So that one just didn't roll into anything. So we have 19 bombs, and we can actually just, like, roll our way all the way up here for victory. But we do need to go get the Bond down here, which fucking sucks. I'm hoping I have enough bombs. Get that. We only need 1. Such a waste. But Bond is way too fucking strong. So now we have 12. Can't get both, but what I can do is I can do... you know what I'd love to do? Okay, hold on. We're going to actually do kind of a cheater thing. Like that. So we're going to do like a short bomb. Gather both of those. This one has oath. That one has time. So we want to do that into that. Into that. That. So that. So we want to save that one if we can. Hit that one. Hit that one. Don't need to do that one. I'd love to be able to hit both of those at the same time. I don't think it's going to happen. And then we come back and we hit this one. That's our 8 mod. Fucking roundabout as fuck way to do this, but yeah, we actually hit everything. So we call it good and we fucking run it. And I hope to God we don't die.
The past will not stay buried forever.
PoE Ninja is not updated. That is correct. We got bonds, so we don't care. I'll go ahead and reset my Adonias. Set up my power. And here we go, man. This is it. Next one. think you get like a div in there? Guess not. There we go, game. I was like, come on. What title? Does. Reset my Donias. Off with that. I, like, literally almost died there. I hate title. Reset my Donias. Cleared one of them, but I'm pretty sure I have two active at the same time right now. And he's reset. Five divs. 6. Oh, that was almost bad. Set the Adonias. I have a power infusion that's lowering my resistances by 10%. We're gonna reset it. That's not good. And back off. Need to back off. There we go. Nice. Completed it. 2 perfect results. A divine. Sweet. Nice. I'll go ahead and go into Smuggler's Den. See what happens. You never know. And that's that. Good run. Grab these waystones because I'm gonna need them. Or repeat the Esmeri Spirit Stack farm. I think so. I think it is. 13 raw divs and 2 exalteds, and each of them are worth 3, so that's 19 divs from 1 plus a Vision of Paradise, which I believe is worth 2. Let me take a look. Actually, damn, fuck me, it's actually worth 4. So 4 plus 4. 4, 4, 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 13, 27 divs plus another spirit gem. We got 2 of them. So that's 31 divs from one single map, not counting the Verisium that we found being transmuted, plus the Chaos Orbs. That's like 34 divs from a single fucking map, bro. It's like so disgusting. Like you ain't getting that loot anywhere else in the game. That's for damn sure. Except sitting in your hideout. You're right. You're absolutely right. In your hideout. Yep. Hideout warriors are the best. That's for sure. All right. This is the big one. This is the kahuna. It's Exhumed Ruins too with 8. So, I mean, it does have +3 remnants, which is fucking huge. And it has a remnant of 8. So it could be a really big map. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, and it increased Verisium is nice. All right, here we go. This is the big one.
The past lingers here,
All right, let's see what we got.
waiting to be
I hope that's not the 8, but whatever. Oh, there's death. Soul. I don't know if I want to reroll that. Four mods are so lame, and Soul really isn't all that great. Ah, that just became worse. That sucks. It's a 6 mod. Not gonna transfer anything good, but it's a 6 mod. Power is great. Time is amazing, so kind of have to roll that one for what it is. Looks like those work, because I got 3 up there. Oath. Nothing. Soul. Nothing. We can stay away from the bottom side. Yeah, we completely stay away from this bottom side. We don't need to touch it. Let's go see what's up north. Got a 7. Okay, so that was the 8 mod. Bond. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of poo-poo. Kind of poo-poo of a map. I think the 8 mod is right up here. That's the big one that we have. So, how do we roll this? We got 15. We're going to have to go up this way and then come down. Definitely don't have enough to, like, play it all the way out. But we can do what we can. Yeah, it sucks. Oh, wait. It's one tick off. Okay, hold on. I can fix this. I can fix this. Put it up. I don't think it matters. Fuck you, game. That's so lame. That's so fucking lame, bro. There's no way the game is gonna, like, rob me like that. Oh, yeah, it absolutely is. Alright, there's just no way around it. Okay, now we need to come back. That tiara I definitely want to craft. I definitely want to craft that tiara, 100%. I only have 6, so, like, I have to come this way. Is this one good? Fuck, it is good. How am I going to get this in 3? There's no way I can. I'm going to touch these 2. I would need 2 more to get to this 8 mod. Fuck, that sucks. Man, these are so spread out. Cool. Does that mean I have to, like, actually give up on the bond rune? Holy fuck, no. There's no way I give up on the bond rune. Unless there's something else that has a bond rune somewhere. It's an oath. Time. Dude, that sucks. I actually have to give up on bond. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I think I do, man. I think like going all the way up there and then going backwards is just not it. We just have to go this way. Grab all these useless ones. Six, maybe. Grab those both. Okay, I mean, yeah, we grabbed everything. We just weren't able to grab the bond, which fucking sucks, but it is what it is. Alright, last run. See what happens. Here we go. Get away from me, Satan, with your mana siphoning. Holy shit. If the reverse team's not going to launch anything that's going to hurt me, I might as well just stay here. Get off me, Satan. Hunger Blast, thank you. You're very welcome, my friend. Yeah, I've been having a blast playing the series very fast. So sometimes C16 Expedition I just get instantly. Is it just gear issues? I'm max res and max chaos res too. No, it's actually a player issue. You're just playing the Expedition wrong. Like that. That's where I would have died because I got caught. Oh my god, that would have just... The stun into his actual forward attack. Ugh. Gross. Where's my loot? This game's a prison on planet bullshit. What the fuck? Death effects that just follow you around. Yep, you gotta keep moving. Oh, dude, we got, like, absolutely RNG cracked. I'm definitely not walking up there. Hell no. I'm gonna stay right here in my little cove. I'll wait patiently. They'll die. Dude, we got absolutely, like, what? Not a single div? Holy crap. That's wild. That's insanity. Never had that happen. That's nuts. That's a bad one to end. But it is what it is. So we still have the Diala's Desire, which we can liquidate at any time. We also have the extra alders. We have 20 exalted orbs. So that's 60 divs right there. So we're at basically, like, if we were to liquidate all of our perfect exalted orbs, we're at 120 divs. Just flat. And then if we wanted to liquidate all of our spirit gems, which we found, which is I had 1 left, so we found 5. Each of these are worth 4, so that's 20. So now we're at 140 divs. And then if we want to liquidate all of our Verisium, which we have that,
How are you faring?
go ahead and Verisium is give or take 4,000 for 1 div. These are 8 to 1. So 8 goes into this 23 times? About 22 times? About 22. 22. So that's 22 divs right there as well. So we're like 165 divs if we were to liquidate the Verisium, the skill gems, and the exalted orbs. That would put us at roughly, give or take, 140 divs. And then if we want to liquidate the Lawyas, then we would go to like 340, 350 divs. Not bad. Pretty good stuff. We still have all the irradiated tablets to run if we wanted to. So it's pretty good stuff. What are the quest rewards for choices for the result? Really, the only important one is an interlude, dude, where it gives you the cooldown recovery. That's like literally the only one that's like actually important, honestly. The rest you can kind of like choose. It's awesome. I like that Exodus is kind of difficult, making me having a very strong build actually feels rewarding. Yeah. Is 8 slot, 6 slot recipes have better rewards than 8 slot? Which recipe should I pick, please? You choose the 8 slot. Remember, the idea here, like if you watch the guide that I'm talking about on the expedition guide I put out, this strategy isn't to get the best Verisium rewards. That's not what you're doing. What you're doing is you're using the runes on the Verisium and you're transferring them to the one that has the most amount of rune mods, because that gives you the most amount of waves. And when you have the most amount of waves that's affected by the most amount of runes from the transferred mods, you get the biggest loot drop. That's why, like, every single time we've been doing this, when I open up the very last mod, the very last remnant, that one explodes the hardest. That one has the most amount of loot, because I'm transferring all of the mods into one that has the most amount of mods on it. So it doesn't matter if it's a 6 mod, or it doesn't matter if it has better rewards or not. If there's like an Alder Saga, and then you have a 9 mod that's giving you 3 perfect annulments, or sorry, 3 annulments, the perfect annulments. If you have one that's a 9 mod that's giving you annulments, and you have an Alder Saga, obviously the Alder Saga is worth more, but you're not going to do the annulment into the Saga. You're going to do the Saga into the annulment, because the mods from the Alder Saga, whichever the ones are highlighted, are going to transfer to the 9, and the 9 is going to give you the loot. Because what happens is that when you're killing the rares, what happens is when you kill the rares, your item rarity, your effectiveness, all that shit is applied to the actual monsters. So like it treats it like a regular map, right? When you're killing rares and you're getting drops, it treats it like that. It just stores all of the loot inside the remnant whenever you kill the rares. But your rarity on your gear, the rarity on the map, the effectiveness on the map, all that stuff affects the actual mobs that are being spawned by the remnant. And so when you finish the actual fight of the remnant and you click it, if you killed like 50 or 60 rares in that fight, it applies literally everything. And the thing is that for every mod that's on a rare, you have an increased chance for a divine to drop, right? Well, we're transferring all of the mods into this 9 mod remnant, and that 9 mod remnant every single round is spawning like 6 rares, and each of them now have like 12 fucking mods. So what happens is that you're going through 9 rounds where you're killing like 50 rares, and all rares have like 14 mods. This is more like, dude, like in your regular maps, you can hopefully get a rare with like 4 mods on it, right? And you're hoping for a divine to drop. Imagine a rare that has 14 fucking mods on it. That's how many divines you can get to drop from killing 50 of them, right? That's the strat. That's what we're trying to do. It's not the rewards from the Verisium itself. It's the fact that we're trying to buff all of the creatures that the remnant itself spawns from how many mods are on the rune. Someone else having the issue killing himself because this resist reduction in the wand. All right, this is the last I'm going to talk about this, okay, guys? Look, the way it works with the Adonias, okay? is that when we're going into our passive tree, we have weapon set skill. We have the weapon set 2 set to infusion of power. So we can only gain power charges in weapon set 2. That's the only place that we can actually get power charges. We can't gain power charges in weapon set 1. Only on weapon set 2. Okay? Adonia's has this little trick here that says that you gain negative resistances per power charge that's on you. So that was the way they were trying to quote-unquote balance it with, is the idea that when you gain these power charges to get this pinnacle of power, you're actually like completely offing yourself with the resistances per power charge, right? So what we do is that when I generate all of my power charges in weapon set 2, I now have these. When I swap over, do you see how I still have these power charges? Look at my resistances. My resistances are in the dirt. But as soon as I consume the pinnacle power, they go right back up to normal, right? Now watch. As I'm sitting here and consuming infusions, I'm still consuming infusions, but do you see how my resistances aren't going anywhere? I should be getting a power charge if it was in my main set, but because it's only in weapon set 2, when I'm doing damage with my Adonias out, I don't gain power charges. I only gain power charges in weapon set 2. So I've completely bypassed the negative part of Adonias. And now I still have to have, now I still get full resistances while having pinnacle of power. That's the whole mechanic behind that one. All right, gents. It has been I can't get above 6 even after using Storm multiple times, but the build still has been working fine for me. It means you're missing something. It means you're missing one of these. There's this one, and there's this one. You're missing one of them. Because your natural power charges is 3, and this one plus this one plus this one give you 4. They give you 4 more. So you should be having 7. That's like the natural amount you should be having. If you're missing one, it means you don't have this one, or you don't have this one. You're missing one of these. Alrighty, gents, it has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for watching the last stream. This has been the last one. I'm probably not going to be streaming Path of Exile for a while, probably another like week or 2. When I get back, we'll get back to like actually crafting into the full mana variant and really going off into it. And then I think they're going to be doing an economy reset here within the next like month or 2. But for the next 2 to 3 weeks, I'm going to be on Diablo 4. Right? You can still ask me any questions about Path of Exile or this build when I'm streaming on Diablo 4. Like, you guys are more than welcome to come in when I'm playing Diablo 4 and ask me Path of Exile questions. That's totally fine. I totally don't mind. Just know I'm going to be playing Diablo 4 for, like, the next 2 to 3 weeks. So, is what it is, but that's what we're going to be doing. And then we'll be coming back to Path of Exile. Or your wand is -1 power charge. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you're gaining power charges in weapon set 2. Your wand having -1 power charges does nothing. No, Gnome, stop. Gnome, your power charge on your Adonias makes absolutely no difference. You could have plus 10,000, minus 50,000 on your wand. It doesn't matter because you're only gaining power charges in weapon set 2. So all of the power charges that you're gaining in weapon set 2, your Adonias isn't equipped. It doesn't do anything. Adonias isn't global. It only applies when you're on weapon set 1. So when you're gaining weapon charges in weapon set 2, it does absolutely nothing. It does absolutely nothing. It does not matter how many charges you have in your Adonias. You can have minus 10,000, minus infinity, plus infinity. It does nothing. You will still get 7 because you're gaining the charges in weapon set 2. Economy reset. What? Yeah, in the patch notes, they were stating that they're going to be doing a economy reset. This is like this patch they just did. They said this is the last patch they're doing before they do an economy reset. So I think it's like a month and a half or 2 months from now, they're going to be doing an economy reset. And I don't know exactly what that means, whether it means like they're literally just resetting the fucking patch and we're just all going to start again from fucking 5.5, which I'd be down to do. That sounds super fun as fuck. I would love to be able to do that. That'd be super, super cool. But I don't know exactly what an economy reset means because you can't just take everybody's fucking shit out. You can't just be like economy reset and just wipe all of the fucking loot from everybody's shit. Like, what are they going to do? Remove every single item and remove every single thing from your inventory? Like, it doesn't make sense. So the only thing that makes sense when you're doing a full quote-unquote economy reset is that you literally just restart the entire fucking patch, and it's basically like another season of patch 5. You know, like, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Would you update your PoE Ninja Link? Yeah, I guess. Let's see here. See if there's an update. Okay, there's no update. That's cool. No, I do not have a version right now, but that is kind of the route that you want to go in the full mana version. You get a time lost diamond or against the darkness that has like notables get your critical hit damage bonus and stuff like that. And then what you're going to actually do is you're actually going to take out the from nothing that's allocated around Eldritch Battery, and you're going to actually do a from nothing that allocates around Conduit, and you're going to dump like 14 fucking notables into that time lost sapphire radius. So you get like 14 times 14 crit hit damage, and then that's like 288 or something percent, or 256, something like that. I can't remember. No, it's less than that. 196 crit hit damage. So you get 196 critical hit damage bonus just from that time lost sapphire, and then you're gonna go down. You're gonna grab like deadly force and stuff like that, and you're gonna grab a bunch of crit hit damage and stuff, and you're going to get yourself higher crit hit damage than you would otherwise get with Malagaros. And then that also allows you to now run gloves that give you +2 projectiles, plus the critical hit damage and mana, which all scales super hard instead of like the mana variant of the build. So yes, that is the stronger way that you want to go, but it is also much more expensive and harder to do. There you go. I'll update the mobalytics with that. Let's actually go do that right now while I'm here. Oops. All right. There you go. Enjoy. Can you still play this on Gemling with the additional quality for all the skills? Yes. A lot of people are arguing that it's better than the Stormweaver, but that's not the case. You're just trading one power for another. Because the issue with Gemling is that you don't have the infusion generation power that the Stormweaver has, so you have to roll that in your gear. So you have to roll things in your gear to give you that infusion power. But while you had to roll that stuff in your gear for that infusion power, I didn't, because that's innately in my class. So now I get to roll things in my gear that would give me power. Now, I don't have the innate power that your class has with the quality of the skills, but like I said, that's what I have to roll for in my gear. You have to roll for the infusion generation. So we're just trading off like powers in terms of making this one work. And it's not necessarily that one is better than the other, more than it's one is a preference to another in terms of its playstyle. But it absolutely works on Gemling very well. Yes. I would definitely say Gemling is definitely the other pick that you should choose to be as efficient or just a tiny bit less efficient at like the min-max. Because the infusion generation of a Sork is just so fucking out of this world, it's really hard to compete with anything you can try to do on your gear. I think your late tree 95 is wrong on the spreadsheet. It might be. I don't know. Honestly, just didn't want to re-level a character. Yeah, no, you can absolutely run this on Gemling for sure. For sure, for sure. It'll work very well. Alright, guys. Have yourself a wonderful day. It was a great last stream. I'll see you guys when it comes to Path of Exile. I'll see you in a couple weeks. But if you want to hop in while I'm playing Diablo 4 and support me there and ask any questions, Stormweaver or, you know, this build related, feel free to do it. It was a pleasure. Thank you very much.